Okay, question 40 is on systems of equation. It says to use substitution, but I don't want to. I want to use elimination. I'm going to take the whole top equation by 4. 4x minus 4y equals 4, and that will allow me to eliminate the y's pretty easy. And I get 11x equals negative 11. After I divide by 11, I get x equals negative 1. Now, to figure out what y is, I'll go back to that original x minus y equals 1. Negative 1 minus y equals 1. If I add 1 to both, I get negative y equals 2. Divide by negative 1, and y equals negative 2. So my answer is going to be x is negative 1, and y is going to be negative 2. Ooh, doggers. Okay. Now it tells us to use elimination, and I definitely would use elimination here. I'm going to get rid of the x's or the y's. It doesn't matter. I'm going to multiply the whole top by negative 2, and look what happens. I get negative 4x minus 6y equals negative 10. When I do this, everything ends up being eliminated, and I get 0 equals 0. Well, is that true? Yes, it's always true. So there are infinitely many solutions. Okay. Find negative 3 times matrix A. Just take negative 3 times all of these entries. So negative 9 times negative 3. Oh, I don't know why I put a negative there. That'll be a positive 27. So we're going to be careful with signs. That's going to be a 27. 7 times negative 3 is negative 21. Negative 3 times 5 is negative 15. And negative 3 times negative 8 is positive 24. Take 3a plus 4b. I like to do this by hand. You could use your calculator if you want. Take 3 times a, and I'm going to get 18, 21. 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 1 is 3. I will add to it 4 times b, which is negative 20, 12. 4 times 8 is 32. 4 times negative 5 is negative 20. So I'm going to add these by just adding things that are in the like spots. So negative 20 and 18 will give me negative 2. And then 21 and 12 will be 33. 6 and 32 will be 38. And negative 20 and 3 will be negative 17. Okay, we're going to multiply these two. A lot of you like to use your calculators, but take a look here. This is a 2 by 3, rows then columns, and this is a 2 by 3. In order to multiply, the middle guys had to match. The middle guys do not match here, so you cannot even multiply these two. Okay, this one will be tough. You invested, $7,000 between two accounts. One is 5 and one is 6%. You earned $390. How much did you invest at each rate? Well, basically, I took some money and some more money, and I total invested $7,000. So X will be the 5% rate. So if I take 0.05 times X and I add to it 0.06 times the amount at Y, that gave me a total of $390. And that is a system of equations I'm going to sell. So X is the 5% and Y is the 6%. I'm going to multiply the whole entire top by negative 0.05, and that will eliminate the X's. So negative 0.05X minus 0.05Y, 7,000 times negative 0.05 is negative 350. And I get 0.01y equals 390 minus 350. That will be 40. Divide by 0.01. And I invested $4,000 at the Y, which is 6%. So 4,000 at the 6%. So then how much did I invest at the 5%? Well, those two totaled 7,000, so that was 3,000 at the first guy. Okay, we are now on last one for here, chapter 6. Okay, we just gotta find the right graph. So this is a positive slope line, y-intercept of 5. Positive slope line that has it, they all have it. And it's going to be shaded above this. Greater than is above. So it has to be above that line. So A is out. B is above that line. It could be B. C is above that line. It could be C. D is not. That's below. This guy is the other line, the negative x plus 1, and it will be shaded below negative x plus 1. Here's negative x plus 1. Is it shaded below that? No. Is it shaded below that here? Yes. The answer is C. Okay, I'm just going to finish the video. I think I have time. Okay, this is an ellipse. The center is 0, 0. We're going to divide everybody by 144 and simplify those fractions. So that gives me an x squared over 9 plus a y squared over 16 equals 1. Because the big number is under the y, it's going to go in the y direction, that's up or down, 4. Which these two are the only two that go in the y direction. Which one of them goes up and down 4? The scale here is 2. Do you see how this says 25? Don't let that trick you up. The answer is C. Okay, we're actually going to draw a circle here. You'll have to rearrange the term. Get your x squareds together and get your y squareds together, and it equals that 36. Find the magic number. Half of 12 is 6. 6 squared is 36, so we add 36 to both sides. Half of 6 is 3. 3 squared is 9, so you add 9 to both sides. 36 plus 9 is 81. And you have an x minus 6 squared and a y plus 3 squared. These numbers come from the half of whatever this guy is. So that means my center is at, change the sign, 6, 3. And I hate this for you, but they're going by 2s. So 6 is right here, 2, 3. I think it might tell you, down below, if you scroll down a little bit, it might tell you where you're at. Does it say it somewhere? Yeah. So I'm at 6, 3. Okay. Now I need to count over. The square root of 81 is 9. So I'm going to count over 9. So I'm counting by 2s. 2, 4, 6, 8. It's going to be in the middle still. 9. I think that's it. Ah, oh, son of a biscuit. Oh, where'd I mess up? 6. Oh, stupid. It's at 6, negative 3. Some of you are probably yelling at me while I was graphing that. 6, negative 3 is right here. And it will tell me, yeah. And now count over 9. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. I think that'll be right. Oh. It's hard for me to do it with my thing. Did I mess it up? 6, negative 3. Count over 9. Let's see. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, maybe there. There. Sorry. I don't know if you'll get 3 tries or not. You might want to do that one on paper and send it to me on the actual test, in case it's touchy that way. Okay, we're going to write an equation of a parabola. It's at 0, 0, and the focus is at negative 5, 0. And that means that it's going to go this way, which is in the y squared direction. That's going to be 4px. The focus tells us where p is. So p here is at negative 5. And it'll be y squared equals negative 20x, because p is going to be negative 5 since it's going to the left. Make sure you put the exponent y squared equals Negative 20x. Last one. Okay, which graph is right? Okay, it's going to go in the x direction because x is first. So it's going to go left to right. So b is out. So we're looking at these two. In the center is that change of sign, 3, 3. This is not right. So my graph that is correct is going to be A. Where are the foci? Foci comes from C, and it's going to be A squared plus B squared equals C squared. So 16 plus 9 is C squared. So 25 is C squared. And that's going to be 5 is C. So you're going to be here at that 3, 3, and you're going to count over 5 and count over 5. So instead of being over 3, we're going to be over 3 plus 5, which is 8. And still up 3. And then you'll be at that 3, and you'll go to the left. 5, 3 minus 5 is negative 2, and you'll still be up 3. And the asymptotes are tough. This is probably the hardest question on the test. You have your box here, okay? So the center is 3, 3, which is very important. And then from there, you're going to go up 3 because the square root of 9. So you're going to go up 3, and you're going to go over 4 for that box. So your box is going to have a slope of rise 3, run 4. Now, the other slope, when it goes the opposite direction, will be negative 3/4. So you're going to do this y equals mx plus b 2 times. Once with the 3/4, once with the negative 3/4, both times with the 3, 3. So 3 is 3/4 times 3 plus b. 3/4 times 3, that's 2.25. 3 minus 2.25 is 0.75. Or 3/4. So one of the answers is going to be 3/4 x plus 3/4. The other one will be 3 equals negative 3/4 times 3 plus b. So 3 equals negative 2.25 plus b. And when you add 2.25, you get 3 plus 2.25. If you hit math 1, that's 21/4 for your other guy. So negative 3/4 x goes with the 1/4. Oh, I wrote it wrong. You probably saw it while I was doing it. There. Okay, that's it. So good luck. Let me know if you need any help, and it's been real.